Hey guys, and I'm back after a long period of no videos. I'm back here and I'm joined by Polsky. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. So, decided to do a full set of new deck creation videos since I've not done them since the update. And as you all know, lots of new troops and stuff for most of the nations available. So, first of all, me and Polsky have both agreed to do Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna call mine bacon syrup.
Yeah, mine's gonna be maple syrup.
Maple syrup?
And are you adding any bonuses to it? Beyond just Canadian?
Just Canadian. Yeah.
Okay, I'm adding mechanized to mine, just because if I remember correctly, they don't have many different types of helicopters, so it doesn't really adversely affect me that much.
Okay, we'll have a look at that once we get in. Okay, so initially we need to pick logistics vehicles. What are you gonna do logistics wise?
Well, I'm gonna get the fastest logistics vehicle, which would be... Yep.
Okay, well there's two. The Grizzly CP is just as quick as that M38A1. So I'm gonna go for the Grizzly. You get 4
I actually don't see the Grizzly. Where's the Grizzly?
Oh, you maybe don't get that 'cause you picked
yeah, I don't get that, yeah.
Too late now, you gotta stick with your choice.
Yeah.
Stick with your choice. So I'm gonna go for 4 of the Grizzly. Well, 1 card of Grizzlies, which gives me
How fast is the Grizzly?
150 kilometers on road.
Wow.
Yeah, man, the thing is a beast. And it comes with a 50 cal. Okay. On top of that, I'm gonna go choking myself to death. Great. I'm gonna go for the helicopters. I'm just gonna go there, man. Get the big Chinook looking helicopter thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, gonna go for that. I'll come back for an FOB if I feel like I need it, but I don't know artillery wise what I'm gonna do, so I'll leave that for that. That's all I'm going for that. I'm gonna move on to the infantry. Now I know one of the units, I won't know all of the units they have added, but I know they added the Highlanders, who have anti-tank missile, but from experience of playing against them, they are absolutely awful. And even their range, this... I'm not even going to try and say the name of this missile launching system. The ERYX.
ERX.
Is that the way you say that? Okay, I'll just... Yeah, 875 meter range? What is that, man? I think I can throw stones further than that. Anyway, so I'll leave those out for now, and I'm going to go for... something I always put in my Canadian decks, obviously you just kind of have to, and it's the Canadian rifles. I'm a big fan of these Canadian rifles. They always seem to be good enough. So I'm going to put 2 units of 1 unit of trained and 2 units of hardened Canadian rifles, just for that decent spread of veterancy.
Okay.
Yeah. The Moors, or MAWs, I don't know what. Yeah, more. I'm definitely going to put a unit of that in. I'm not going to go too heavy with the infantry for the Canadians, just because I don't really rate their infantry that high.
Yeah, same with me. I'm just going to add, I have 3 cards of Canadian rifles, 2 trained, 1 hardened, and then I'm going to add in just 1 card of the Maws and 1 card of the blowpipes. Okay. Or do they get javelins? Well, yeah, they get javelins. Okay,
yeah,
so
I just noticed the javelin at the bottom there, so I'm definitely going to be adding those in. I know you only get 8, but that's got to be done. So for me, that's only 7 out of 42 points, so I'm going to move on to the support now. Which, the Canadians kind of lack. They do get the ADATs, which is pretty much your only anti-aircraft choice that you get, other than the javelin and blowpipes. But it is anti-tank too, but to be honest, if you're smart, you won't use this thing for anti-tank because it's going to get ass handed to it. So I'm going to take 1 card of hardened for that because that's all you really get. And I think I'm going to have to go ahead and put in... I don't know, I'm stuck between mortars or one of these M109s. Don't really know. I'm going to go for the mortars, stuff it.
Well, because I'm mechanized, I do have an extra point here for the support, so I'm going to go with both the mortars and an M109.
Ooh, aren't you fancy? I went for 2 cards of the M125s, just to be a bit spammy. And on that note, I'm going to go back and add an FOB, because I've got the extra 1 point. Okay, so that's support done for me. Onto the tanks, which the Canadians are like ridiculously underpowered on tanks, which is accurate to modern day. Like I think they've only recently started receiving the Leopard 2A4s, which are second hand from the Dutch army. Woohoo, second hand. So yeah, the only choice I've really got here is Leopard 2s, so I'm just gonna whack in all the cards of that I've got.
Okay, I don't even have that option. I just have the Leopard C1s.
Yeah, I mean Leopard C1s. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Apologize. And I'm going for the Centurion Mark 11s. How many marks of a tank do you need to build? Like, oh, it's 11. 11. Crank it up to 11. Okay, it's got massive spotlight on it. I love it.
Yeah, so I'm going with 2 cards of the Leopard C1s and 2 cards of the Centurion Mark 11s.
Yeah, that's what I've gone. I don't think I'm going to go for anything else unless I've got loads extra points, in which case I'll come back. I'm going to go into Reconnaissance, which I don't know off the top of my head if they have. Okay, by checking, they have no exceptional optics on the Reconnaissance. So I'm going to put 2 cards of these. 1 card of these CH-136s, and then I'm gonna put a whole bunch of Pathfinders in, just because.
In the helicopters or in the
in the helicopters. I like to have. I'm gonna put 2 cards of the Pathfinders. I like my infantry reconnaissance. Okay, so that's done for me on that. Now vehicles. This is where the Canadians really can pull back some slack that they have a lot of on other things with this Chimera. I know you only get 4 of them, but the thing is awesome. I was gonna say the thing's a tank, but yeah, it's like a Stug on steroids or something like a like a Jag Panther. Yeah, and then another thing that Canadians get a lot of, which I like, is tows, and this M113 TUA with the tow 2, I really like that. You only get 1 card of it, but it's good. And then also the M150 ITOs. I'm going to take as many cards of those as I can get.
Yeah, so I've got the exact same thing that's in there.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'll come back and see if I can fit more in if I've got space elsewhere, which I should, because I've got 23 or 42 points, so we got loads. So helicopters. Helicopters, I'm spoiled for choice. I
have no helicopters, Okay.
Okay, planes. You know, we're not really spoiled for choice here either. The CF-188 Hornet, I can't remember if they had that before this new update or not.
I think they did.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just add a card of those 2 trained. Starfighters, I'm gonna leave, just because I really don't like the look of the thing.
Yeah.
It really looks like something from the 60s. Because it is, but I think I'm gonna leave the Freedom Fighters too, you know. Yeah.
I mean, the Freedom Fighters.
Actually, I'll chuck 1 in.
Yeah, that's what I've done too. I've gone with 2 cards of the Hornets and 1 Freedom Fighter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go very light on aircraft for the Canadians.
I'm only at 30 points now.
Yeah, I'm at 26. I'm gonna go back to the vehicles, add more M150 tows. I'm putting 2 of those in just because, you know, why not? And then I'm gonna go back to my infantry. And I'm also going to add a little bit more infantry. I'm going to go and give these Highlanders the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to throw a card of those in. You know, go give them a shot.
Yeah.
What's the worst that's going to happen? They get slaughtered. I just noticed these, what are they called again? These Grizzlies have an amphibious thing on the back of them. They've got propellers, which is pretty cool. I saw in Red Dragon, the next game that's going to be coming out, that they're going to have amphibious vehicles and stuff, so, you know, maybe that's something to look out for in the future.
I don't know. I have lots of extra points, but I don't want to be, like, spammy with my artillery.
Yeah, I know, me neither. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I've added another FOB.
yeah, like, I have 2 FOBs. I have 2 cards of the M125 mortars. And I have 3 cards of the M109A2s.
What an arty hole. Like, I'm stuck with 5 points that I need to add on now, so I'm going to split
it. Stuck with 1, which I would add a helicopter, but I don't have any.
Another set of Hornets, which takes me to 3 points that I need to fill in, which I will fill in with another unit of infantry, you know. I guess I'm going to need Need some infantry to hold the line somewhere down there. I'm gonna put some Vandus in. Well, I don't know how you say that. I'm gonna go for Vandus. I'm gonna put more Vandus in. Okay, so that's me full. How are you on points?
Well, I took away one of my artillery pieces, and I don't really know what I'm going to add now. I've got 38 out of 42 points, so I can add 2 more infantry units, or I could
I
add...
would add 2 more infantry units.
Yeah, okay.
Especially because lately we found ourselves playing a lot of 10v10s, and I seem to use up a lot of infantry fighting over those hills.
Yeah, I think I'm going to add some genies of combat.
Genies of combat.
Well, GD de combat. It's the
Some French person.
engineers.
Can a French person please fix his pronunciation? Genies. There's genies of combat, and then there's Aladdin. Okay.
So I'll add 1 card of that, and
add some of the flamethrower dudes. More of the flamethrower dudes.
Okay, so another card of them?
Yeah, man.
You think? Okay.
Aye.
I'll make them hardened though.
Something to combat those damn Spetsnaz.
Okay.
So that's us done our list. Let's do a quick overview. So for me, I've got 4 logistics. I've got loads of infantry. I'm actually quite disgusted. I've got like 8 infantry, 3 support, 4 tanks, 3 recon, 6 vehicles, like 5 of which are anti-tank guided missile based, and then 3 aircraft. No helicopters. How disgusting. So, looks like, I don't know. What have you got yourself, Pulsey?
Well, I've got 4 logistics units, 2 FOBs, the command vehicle, and the cargo trucks. I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 infantry cards, which 3 of them are Canadian rifles. One's a MAW, one's a javelin, and 2 are the combat genies.
Genies.
And then for support, I have 5 units there.
What a hole.
Or 5 cards.
What a hole.
So I've got 2 cards of mortars and 2 cards of the more accurate M109s, and then I have a card of ADATs. And for tanks, I've got 2 cards of Leopard C1s, 2 cards of Centurion Mark 11s, and 1 card of Centurion Mark 6s.
6.
Yeah, 6s. For recon, I've got 2 cards of the CH-136 helicopter, and 2 cards of Pathfinders. For vehicles,
probably
I
gonna
have...
get downed in an instant, by the way.
Yeah.
It's only got very good optics.
For the vehicles, I've got a Chimera, a M113 Tua, and a 2 cards of the M150 Itos helicopters. I haven't got any. And planes, I got 2 cards of Hornets and 1 card of Freedom Fighters.
Okay, so I reckon we should go give this a tryout in a 10v10.
Yeah, eh?
Eh? Okay. See y'all.